Hi, this is Roger. This won't be of interest to everybody, I'm sure, but the bird table has arrived and it's a flat pack, so I've got to put it together, so I thought we'd have a go at that. I haven't got a clue how easy or difficult this is going to be, but we'll get it out and have a look. Nice treated timber. It's supposed to be very easy to put together. But the first thing we always do when we're putting something together is get the bits out. Most of this is pretty obvious. That's the upright pole. Various bits of legs, nice roof. And we have instructions we may or may not need. Let's just get it all out and get the box out of the way, that's the easiest thing. And put bits that look the same together, because they probably go in a very similar place. So those four are the same. There's only one post obviously, that's the base. And then there's two of them, and some of them. And the table itself, all pre-drilled holes, we like that. Screws supplied. Let's get the box out of the way. And see what it says. Right, have we got all the parts? Two bases, A and B. We have a roof. Yes, we have a roof. I would imagine we'll need that last, so that can go over there out of the way. Two roof supports. Those bits. Table, yes, we need that. And then we've got one centre pole, that's the long bit. 4 legs and 4 table support blocks. Bag of screws. We have everything we need. Right, step 1. Place bay A into the bottom of the centre pole, making sure that it is positioned centrally. And then it sounds like we've got 2 different size screws, which have a look. Yeah, we've got some very long ones, silver, and some not so long ones, brassy coloured. So there's only 2 size screws, that's good. There we go. Ah. Whew. And then it's got gaps here so that you can sweep the whoop. Tread on the hammer. It's got gaps here so that you can give it a clean, give it a wipe off and everything. And I've got some food coming, be delivered, and I've also got one hanging seed feeder which I'll fix under here, yeah, so that it hangs down below the table so that it doesn't get wet, so that the food inside doesn't get wet. Although I think it's got a sealed top anyway, you know, like a top that locks on, so it should keep it dry anyway. But yeah, we'll have a hanging one, which birds I've seen so far that will come to the table, got blue tits, great tits and cold tits. They will use the hanging one, and goldfinches. So there'll be 4 fighting over that one. I'll probably get a second one later down the line. They can have 2 different types of seeds. And then the ones that would probably feed on the top, we've got robin, sparrows, starlings, which I can do without because they will empty the bird table in one go if half a dozen come down. We've got pigeons, which I don't want. And again, I've seen a jay, magpie. I probably haven't got food that would suit them, so although they might visit, they probably wouldn't stay. And I've got blackbirds, so we'll have a variety. And there's the nuthatch. I've only seen it a couple of times, but it's around. And that may well come and possibly feed on the top, possibly on the hanging feeder. I'm not sure, because I've never seen a nuthatch on a table. There are also woodpeckers around here, and they may come to the table. Yeah, so we should get an assortment. And then there could be some oddities because we're out in the countryside, things that could possibly just turn up. Siskins, winter visitor, winter finch, possibly bramblings. They're not far away. There's Blashford Lakes is not that far as a bird would fly, and there's bramblings there at the moment. Another winter visitor. What else might we get? We've got firecrests in the tree, sorry, goldcrests, but whether they would come down to the table I don't know. They tend to feed in the tops of fir trees, conifer trees, so they might not come down. But yeah, we could see a blackcap, that could come in from the countryside, so we'll wait and see. But yeah, anyway, it's done, it's together, it's nice and sturdy. It is possible that the wind could blow that over. So what I might do, I mean, you can buy stakes to sort of, you know, bang in and hold the legs still, but this is going out on paving slabs, so I can't do that. But what I could do, perhaps, is put some bricks on the base, just to give it some weight. But there isn't. This is a sheltered garden. It's the first time I've had a garden with high hedges and fences. You know, you've got the house and then you've got high fences, and it's not going to get any wind. You know, so I think it'll probably be okay without having to worry about it blowing over. We shall see. Anyway, that's my hard work done for the day. We're not doing any more. I was hoping to go around the house today, but I think I'll give that a miss and do it tomorrow because it keeps starting to rain and obviously things will be wet. I've got to dig some plants up and bring my chimney fire, you know, my patio heater thing. Chimera, I think they're called. I need to bring that round. But that's got to be emptied first. It's full of ash where it's been used and never emptied, so I've got to empty it. I don't want that lot coming out in the car, that's for sure. But yeah, we'll have a trip around the house probably tomorrow now. So, right, that's that then. And that will probably have been speeded up, and this is just the talky bit at the end. See you next time. This is going outside the kitchen window, which is also outside the conservatory. And I'll just, I'll take the camera off, it's easier. Seasick time. Yeah, so as far as the view is concerned, it'll be here. So it'll be just outside the window here. So it would be possible to set the tripod up and just leave the camera running if it was a particularly good time for plants. But also, obviously, it's going to be just here. So when I'm watering and stuff, the birds will be just there, hopefully. And I can also see through from my workstation, through this gap. So I can watch the birds from 3 separate sort of vantage points. And that'll be good. I don't know whether I'll see if I can zoom in. The first bulbs have opened. We have some snowdrops. It's a tiny little clump of snowdrops. But we do have some bulbs. Little snowdrops. I suspect there'll be more, but have to wait and see. I've already seen some bulbs coming through at the front, by the front door. They look like daffodils. And there's also some leaves coming up through the ground that look remarkably like lily of the valley. I'm not sure. I have to wait for them to grow on. They'd do better around here in the shade, quite honestly. But anyway, I was going to say a nice splash of colour, but it's white. See you next time.